God bless him. Anyway, we want to get back to the music playing on this hour. And hopefully we'll be playing, joined by Penfold pretty soon. And, we're covering a few different things this week. Coming out of show 6, we're going to be going right into show 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I hope you're ready for that. We're going to try and space them out a little bit more, only because of network traffic and also because of overloading on the band feeds. If you're seeing just the Spreaker outcome, that's 200 that's 200 plus in less than a week, and the numbers on my other network shows outrageous. I can't tell you enough how much I am dedicated to my listeners, and I love the fact that you guys listen and actually tune in and want to be part of my show. It makes me happy. Makes everything all worth doing it. All the bullshit and all of the bureaucratic red tape that you have to go through to actually produce a show like this, it makes it all worth it in the end when you actually do get the good emails, not the lunatic ones, but the good ones, from people emailing you, cheering you on, being like, hey man, you're doing a great show, you're doing a great job, we love what you're doing, we love your cause, and, that's basically all you can ever want to do it for. I do have to address one situation, actually one issue that's really bothering me. The guy I used to work with when I first got into radio a long time ago, Knowledge. Now, supposedly he was Tupac Shakur's cousin. I don't really know that. Just because you're black doesn't make you Tupac's cousin. Nobody has ever heard anything from this guy. I mean, I'm actually pretty worried about the guy. He's disappeared off the face of the earth. I tried to look up and recap new shows and stuff like that, and I don't understand. He had about, 25 or 30 different sponsors. I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than my show. He just had dick for ratings, that's all. And that's kind of how Andy Mack got his start. He went on the Knowledge show, and he, catapulted off of that. Got a network deal, that kind of thing, up in Maryland, in Baltimore. And I really don't understand. It probably is true if you talk about, the government or the Illuminati like he was, or the Masons. That these are all things that I don't talk about because I just know better. Powers that be, listen to these shows. Whether you like it or not, people listen to these shows, whether it be governmental or whether it be private, whoever. That's why it's open forum, and that's why it's called free forum. But I don't tend to step on people's toes, especially names like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. So I'm just wondering if anybody's out there and you've seen Knowledge, call the Andy Mack Show or email us. Let us know the old dumb motherfucker's doing okay, because nobody's heard from this guy in probably about a year. The last time that I heard of an incident that happened to Knowledge, he had a burlap bag thrown over his head by some government officials, and nobody heard from him for probably about a month. They beat the shit out of him. Held him without bail, and it was pretty bad. So, anyway, and we did find out later on that probably that might have been bullshit, because, he was posting on his entire site and everything to get people to try and give him money and stuff like that. So maybe the guy was just a complete, con man, lunatic. I don't know what the fuck he was. I have no idea. Looking back at his shows, they look pretty cheap. I really didn't even like the studio that I was in. Most of the material was garbage, and most of his equipment was old. So that's just red flags and dead giveaways that, my studio is pretty nice. McDonald Productions, has a pretty good studio. We have pretty good stuff that goes into this stuff, and we pump money into it too, whether it be from our own pocket or from sponsors. And that's how it really should be. You take care of your sound equipment, you're always going to be broadcast in high def. He always had problems. Just reflecting back, we had all kind of problems broadcasting because he was some bullshit. So, I really don't think he was Tupac's cousin. However, I'll take him at his namesake, because that's just how the world is these days. If he needs that to feel important or special, that's your motherfucking problem. Oh, and how he hated Andy Mack. First of all, he hated white people. He was just a fucking bastard when it came to being a racist. But the funny thing about Andy Mack is that Andy Mack's like a hickey on the mind. Once you let him in, you just can't get rid of him. I mean, you know, you just want to hear them. I don't know. It's just how it is. I like to hear old shows. I like to learn from my own mistakes. I like to go back into the show's, reels, and I like to listen to old shows and have my friends critique it, because when I do that, I'm a lot better. You know what I mean? And I don't hold any kind of like the high ground note or any of that bullshit, because I know I can get better. I started off as an amateur and turned pro, you know what I mean, to a pro broadcaster. So, and now I'm teaching, and that's the way it really should be. It shouldn't be, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna rake people, charge them tens of thousands of dollars to fucking learn. That's great. You want to go to broadcasting school? That's awesome. After broadcasting school, you still have to face guys like me. You know what I mean? So any which way you look at it, I like what I do. I do. I really do like what I do. I want to give a big shout out to Key West Daily Cycle, Nate and Allie. We love you guys as always. Big supporters of us and the show, and our family and everything over here, and we just love you guys to death, man. If anybody needs a bike in town, getting off the plane, bus, ship, whatever, go over and see Nate over at Hydro Thunder. He will hook you up, straight up. He'll hook you up. Also, a big shout out to Original Coffee and Tea, Miss Heather. We love you, and she also has a plumbing company as well. But, that doesn't sponsor the show. So, and also to Courthouse Deli, Mr. Grumpy Fred over there. We love you to death, man. And, that's about it. And then also I'm plugging MacDonald Productions as well, because I can. And that's just what it sounds good on. So, that's who actually brings you this show. So. Yes, I will plug that. MacDonald Productions. Brought to you by All Rights Reserved 2013. Anyway, time in the jungle. In the jungle, baby. Man, what's going on out here? Is it safe? Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. It's safe to play some more songs. Let's get back to it, man. A little station identification break, and we'll get right back to the music. On the Andy Mac Show, with your host, Andy Mac. Andy Mac, freaking frack, don't talk back.
story goes a little something like this. A man in this music, producing these hits. Units, yeah, we moving them quick. Doing this shit, you other rappers mad, heard a few of them quick. Joe P's got something up your sleeve. Believe we got some hot shit, this my expertise. You didn't get hurt, please stop joking. This ain't chronic, I'm not joking. Confiscate the weed and let the cops smoke it. Blow it away, and when we finish up the table, it's a show in the bay. Okay, we have to mopay. Get in the way, no Mr. Nice Guy, different display, inflict him with pain. Boy, give it to him raw, fuck, hit him in the jaw, the shit is bigger than before. Man, you suckers ain't messing with this. Consecutive chips, I bet he was pissed. We can settle it quick. Y'all can't fuck with that. Beats pounding, streets crowded, yo, what's up in the back? We gon' touch this track. Young Cass expert, and we come to attack. Motherfucker, y'all can't fuck with that. Face lumping, say something, get put on your back. We gon' touch your cats. See the scene with my team while you lay out flat. Little down.
Yeah, been there, done that. What's new, what's next? You got a problem with the guy, get it off your chest. In the 7-game series, your crew gets swept. You shooting air balls, my rhymes hit all net. Swoosh, it's all cotton. I'm fresh and you're rotten. You faking at the top, I keep it gully at the bottom. My foundation solid, that's why I drop knowledge. Cause after 12th grade, I went straight to college. I'm touch a cat. Here to conduct classes, sensei convey message with a pen and a pad. Take notes, how I'm learning these scabs. Dissect them like hearts in the lab. Triple bypass for crossing my path. Should've smashed when you had the chance. Now you pissing your pants. You at the wrong place, picked the wrong time to be the man. Open the can, ass whipping from my clan. We stand strong on the song, microphone chance.
Y'all can't fuck with that. Beats pounding, streets crowded. Yo, what's up in the back? We gon' touch this track. Young Cass expert, and we come to attack. Motherfucker, y'all can't fuck with that. Face lumping, say something, get put on your back. We gon' touch your cats. See the scene with my team while you lay out flat. Little coward.
We're back on the Andy Mack Show with your host, Andy Mack. If you guys got any show comments, concerns, you want to yell at me, feel free. Hit us up on the Andy Mack Show at gmail.com or at macdonaldproductions@gmail.com. Either way, we'll answer back your email or just put your ass on the air and embarrass the crap out of you. Either way, we'd love to talk to you. And if you want to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us on the show by calling us at 410-493-5506. Again, 410-493-5506. I will be pinning the studio in Maryland's number up there, as we will be networking both of these studios together, the one in Maryland and the one in Key West, because yes, Andy Mack does go up north from time to time occasionally, and yes, I do have to have a studio to produce in, so that's what I do. Anyway, we are getting ready to finish up with IZM. Don't know if we're going to get a chance to get into... Oh, that is it. Yeah, IZM was the last one. So, that's what we're going to do. And we'll be back. If you, like I said, want to get on the show, you have a question, a comment, or anything like that, hit us up. We want to talk to you. Definitely. On the Andy Mack Show.
A lot's changed since you heard me last. I'm just a product of disappointing my past, looking to kill time. I pull it off in 1/100th of a second over Mad Lad's record. You can check it while I spit a rhyme. Okay, are you satisfied before you press CD rewind? It's only matter over mine. They often say stop with the East Coast references. That's only telling me my friends don't understand the messages. Vocabulary, effortless rhetoric, ripping subject to predicate. Past the beat and I shred it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'll last the game, there's the chosen few. Sure, I'm hyphy to the bone, but I got more to do. It's superficial, me dropping subliminals, minimal contact with these spittles. Y'all been born, I ain't the greatest, but until I pass on, I'ma rep the West Coast to the death, word born. Don't be alarmed, it's big business when I finish this. Y'all rappers tickle me pink like white girl clitoris fool. You know the rules, take two then pass. Y'all brothers like school on Sunday, ain't got no class.